Maybe he have a sexual disease, like, you know, certain sexual disease, you lose your weight, and then you, whatever you eat, you have no, you became so skinny, you cannot go even stand. You will, anything can have infection on you. So what do you think? What do you think? What is the reason? Hmm? Actually, Muhammad, there's a hadith of him. Let me see if I can find it in English. He said that when Muhammad he gets sick, he's sick as two men. I mean, do you see how healthy he is? When he gets sick, he's sick the sickness of two men in the same time, which means double sickness. This is how horrible his health was. I don't know if I can find it. Let us see. Here we go. Al-Bukhari. I visited Allah, apostle, while he was suffering from a high fever. That's deep. Hold on, Muhammad. Hold on, hold on. Mr. Neglecid, you forgot? Muhammad was telling the Muslims that Neglecid is the cure for any disease. Except death. And then we find out what? Muhammad is always sick. Hey, Muhammad, how you doing? I have a fever. Muhammad, what about the Neglecid? You are the one who told us. Neglecid is a remedy for every disease. But Sam, who's Sam? That's Sam Shamoun. Sam supposed to in Arabic mean death. I mean, look how stupid your prophet. He think that death is a disease. Death is disease. Death is a result of a disease, maybe, but not the disease. So the Neglecid is the remedy of every disease. Okay, here we go. He knew the secret now, the nuclear weapon secret. So how come your prophet is always sick, and when he gets sick, his sick is twice than other men? I visited Allah apostle while he was suffering from a high fever. I said, oh Allah messenger, you have a high fever? He said, yes. Yes, my son, yes. I have as much a fever as of two men of you. Man, that can cook a potato. Two men. Are you there? Here we go. Your prophet is not eating pork. Do we have any serious Muslim can give us something useful? As you see, and this is why, by the way, they don't dare to call me, because I have all their laundry. Any topic they will go for it. We will, you know, we will give Muhammad a smack. It doesn't matter what they say. If there is any Muhammadan there to call us and give us a reason to believe in Islam, I'm not going to do cherry picking, as they say. You tell me. You tell me the good reason to believe in Muhammad. Anyone? You know, maybe you can get the blessing of converting me to Islam, and then you never know, I might marry all the female in your family because I'm a Muslim now. At least I will have them in heaven. Isn't it the Quran says whatever you wish? Whatever I wish, whatever I wish. You cannot control my wish. You know, when the Quran says the word yashtahun, do Allah, I mean, do you know the consequence of saying whatever you wish, whatever you desire? Shahwa is a lust. All those verses in front of us is about desire, whatever you 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 desire. You know? Okay. All right. Chapter 16, let us go with the first one. And they assign into Allah daughter This is about the kuffar. They assign to Allah daughter, you know, and this is their own desire. So desire doesn't sound like a good thing. And here it says, but when one of them conceived or received a news of a female, his face turned darkened. But the same stupid God Allah, he said he did the same. He claimed he was upset that they are giving him female daughter, not male sons. We will go back to the desire soon. Read with me and try not to laugh. Remember, in the other verse, Allah, he said that those Arab, when you tell them you have a female daughter, they get upset. They got unhappy. And he was using a racist term, which their faces get black, not darken. Their faces get black. So those are bad people. When you tell them that you have a daughter, they get upset, but they give Allah a daughter. But look what Allah he did. Aka Muhammad. This is the chapter 53, verse number 22, and verse number 21, and verse number 20, and verse number 19. Have you then considered Allat and Al-Uzza, okay, between two brackets, the two idols of a pagan Arab, and Manat, the another idol of the pagan Arab? Is it for you the male and for him the females? Did you see the stupidity? In one verse he was accusing the Arab that when you tell them that you have a female daughter, they get upset. But isn't it this is what he is doing? He is saying, what? For you the male, for me the female? And not only that, he said, indeed, this is a division most unfair. Have you ever heard of a God he says such a statement? Unfair division? Allah complain? He want the male, not the female? In the same time, he claimed that they are the one who complain if they have daughters, but yet they made to Allah daughters. So we have to connect the two verses and you will see the contradiction right away. Now we go back to the word desire, yashtahun. Hold on, because this is what we don't want to skip it. In the heaven 21 verse 102, it says that Muslim will have in heaven whatever they desire. Muslims, what is the consequence of such a promise? Remember, in heaven there is nothing called forbidden. Nothing. Nada. There is a debate between me and a Muslim. You can search it. And he said, Christian Prince, what you don't want to understand? There is nothing forbidden in heaven. There is no sin in heaven. I said, well, what if somebody want to sleep with you? He said, what the problem? So what if somebody have desire to have sex with Muhammad? He said, what the problem? Whatever you desire, the buffet is open. Is that a promise from God? What make it more funny, that Allah, he used the word desire behind everything, even behind banana and beef, and the chicken barbecue. Chapter 56 as an example, verse number 21. Look at this. And the flesh of a flawless that they desire. What the heck? Allah promising us. There's no beef, by the way, in the heaven, in case you do not know. There's no shrimp, there's no fish. Because Allah, He told you exactly what the meal is. Birds. Here they are using the word false. I don't know what this word means, to be honest with you. Let me change the translator. I think this guy is using Google Translation, maybe. You know, as all of them they do. They copy from each other. Yeah, they are saying false. Is false mean birds? Is it correct word? Is false mean birds? Is that the correct meaning? Birds? Because in the Arabic it says tayr, which mean birds. Let us see another translation. Yeah, all of them, they are using the word, same word. Yeah, birds, okay. So this is a correct translation then. So God is promising me, I will have birds, you know, as a desire. They're meat, not the birds themselves. They are cooked ready, you know, like, you know. So, and then before it says, and with the fruit of any kind from what they choose. But before it says, and boys. And here they are using the word immortal, which does not exist really, but exists in the end. It says, it should be saying, youth who they are immortal, not immortal youth, will wait upon them. That's not true. It says they will go around them. Yatufun. You know the word tawaf? The Muslim, they go around the Kaaba, they do tawaf. Tawaf is to go around something. So there is very young little children who they are so white, like pearls. And those, according to Muslims, this is how they explain it, not me. They will be your servant. And how many of them? 80,000 little boy. Foul. Okay, foul. Foul. This is like a football game in the Europe. Okay, good. All right, thank you. Yeah. So all the heaven thing is stupid, and then suddenly you find that there is in heaven, there is wine, there is rivers of wine. I thought wine is bad, but as you see, in the heaven you get what you could not get in earth. So if it's not ethical to have wine in earth, why it's ethical to have wine in heaven? Let me know. If wine is bad, well, wine is bad. And what make it horrible, if you remember, there's a guy, his name Nader Ahmed. Once he called me, and this guy, you know, he kept telling people I ran away from him. You know, Christian Prince. I don't know. All of them, their voice is very funny. I don't know why. I don't know what they eat. I think the camera urine is doing its job. And what I want from you more after you agreed that your prophet have sex with the goat. Oh, actually, he's here. Hold on. Yeah, let us call him. Hey, Nader Ahmed, how are you?
Hello. Well, hello, CP. How have you been doing? After all these years, we finally meet. This is very good. I get a chance to meet you. How have you been doing?
Thank you. I'm very fine. So what do you want to say to us? Go ahead.
Yeah, so, you know, we've been having these wonderful debates on the Bible, Quran, and modern science, mostly Quran and modern science.
But
and
what,
I have
Quran
challenged
and
you.
science? Quran and science?
Absolutely. We've been having these discussions and debates, and I have said Christian Prince has been running away from this debate series because he knows that the Quran is in complete harmony with modern science, and there's
Okay, give us one. Let us not to waste time, me and you. So for some reason your voice is cutting.
Well,
Give me one.
you need to answer.
Give me one miracle.
Okay, listen. You have to. Why were you running away from me from this debate?
My
People
friend,
say, no. See,
don't
Mr.
make excuses. We are here. Let's see who is running. Give me a miracle. Let us laugh.
Well, here's what I would like to do, Christian Prince. I would like for us to have a public debate on this topic.
Abdul, do you want to debate me? You are talking to me right now. Until we have that happen, give me the miracle. Everybody will laugh at you. You are playing like a kid. You call me. You claim you can debate me. Here we go. We can do it right now. Why next year? Why next century? Do it right now. Otherwise, you are just a kid wasting my time. So I'm listening to you. Please. Don't let us speak like adult. Are you going to debate me right now,
Okay, so,
or you will never do it?
well, first of all, I will, if you want me to give you a scientific miracle right now, I can
Okay.
do that. But I think you should first answer why you are running away from me.
Well, let's see
Answer that
who's
to the
running.
people,
You are
because
the one who's running. I'm saying to you, let's do it right now. You said no. It's you who's running. Do it. Go ahead.
what I let's do 10 minutes right now. Christian
There is
Prince,
no
I can give you will be
we
one.
talk. It's a crossfire debate. Everybody will hear us. It's a conversation. Go ahead.
Okay, here's the problem. If we don't have set rules with time
My
limits,
friend,
things like that, then we're just going to be
it's a free
interrupting each
it's a free boxing match. Show me. Aren't you the one who speak? You speak. You know, you play karate and you are good in boxing. Do your boxing. Free boxing match. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll tell you, Christian Prince. The
Don't
problem
tell me,
here
my
is what
friend.
I.
Stop making excuses. The rules go for both of us. It's a free. Say whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Go ahead.
But I have a very good excuse. My excuse
No,
from
you
running
have no
from you is
excuse.
this.
You are a coward.
Okay, let me give.
You are wasting our time. Are you going to debate me or not?
Okay, what I cannot do, Christian Prince, is
Are
win
you
a
going to
shouting match.
debate me
That's
now or not?
coward on the run. Okay, so we're going to talk about one scientific miracle, and then you're going to agree to debate me later on. Okay, so let's do science.
I am agreeing to debate you anytime. Here we go. I'm here with you. Go ahead.
CP, we need a format. We need equal time,
Get
and we need
lost.
to share.
Don't call me again. You are just a kid. You don't dare even to talk to me. We need a format. What format? Be a man. You are the one who said you want to debate me. You keep saying I'm running from you. You are just a kid. You are not even equal to my shoe. You don't even know how to say your prophet name correctly. If I call you right now and I ask you to say your prophet name correctly, do you know how to say it? You don't. And you are the one who agree your prophet have sex with the goat. What more I want from you? So either you want to do it now. Don't waste my time. I will call you one more time. Either we do debate now. Don't put rules. No rule for you. No rule for me. Speak as much as you want. Get me busted. Go ahead. Let me call you. So
That hurt my feeling.
do you accept or not? The feeling.
Yes, let's do a debate because I know you'll run away like a coward. So let's just do what you want.
Guys, you hurt my feeling. Go ahead. What do you want to say to us? Go ahead. I like
Yes,
that.
so we're going to do one scientific miracle that proves that the Quran is the truth and you are actually following a demon called Christ. So both the Bible and the Quran actually answers a question on the issue of alcohol. Now, what's very interesting here, there was a study done. I don't have my desktop, which is shared. I'll show you that study. But in this study, it showed that the Quran actually, because of the teachings of the Quran, the Muslim women are 50 times less likely to give to give birth to a baby who has fetal alcohol syndrome. The study said you got to go to the Christians because of the influence of the Bible. So the question tonight, which Christian Prince needs to answer here, is, okay, so the book of the Quran and the Bible, they gave an answer to this question of alcohol. And when we look at the Quranic answer, it is a far superior answer.
What is the Quran answer? Until now, you will not give me the verse from the Quran, remember. We are talking about
chapter. Well, I'm sorry.
Chapter what?
What'd you say?
What chapter?
Chapter 5, verse 9.
What chapter?
Chapter 5, verse 9. Chapter 5, verse 90.
Chapter 5, verse 90. Okay, tell me about it. Go ahead. Now we know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
Okay, and then I'll tell you about it, but I'm following the rules because I know you will not run away from me and we'll debate on this topic. So that's the agreement here. Okay, so let me go ahead and get the verse in chapter 5, verse 90. Okay. It says, forbidden is alcohol, any kind of intoxicant, gambling.
Okay.
So from the study here, they pointed out that Muslim women are 50 times less likely to give birth to a fetal alcohol because of the teachings of the Quran. Now, the question is here, which you need to answer, is how is it that the Quran gave a better response?
Where is speaking about the alcohol is bad? Where it says that?
No, it says for you forbidden is
Yeah.
any kind of
But
intoxicants and
where it
thing.
says
And
it's bad
because of
for
that,
where it says it's bad for your health in the verse you quote for me.
that is bad for your health. No, it is completely forbidden for Muslims. This is clear.
Okay,
And from the
my
study,
friend,
again,
another is. I'm asking you a very simple question. You say that this is about health. I'm asking you, why in the verse never say anything about health? It says this is from shaitan, that's all. Because it's from shaitan, don't do it, correct?
yes, this is from Shaitan. And so, because as the study concluded, it is the teachings of the Quran which caused Muslim women to abstain from alcohol. And so the question from again is that how could Allah of the Quran provide a better response than Jesus of the Bible on the question of alcohol? That's a question you need to answer now. And so this clearly
Let us make it clear. I'm just trying to get a full sentence from you. So are you saying the Quran confirmed that alcohol is bad, no matter what?
the Quranic position is that it is forbidden. Yes, it's forbidden.
I know it's forbidden. This is not a question. Are you saying that alcohol is bad no matter what? It's bad. It's ugly. Yes or no?
No, no. But I think these are irrelevant questions you're asking. You're running away from the study.
This is the topic. This is the topic. I want to know if alcohol is bad or it is not bad. Is it bad or not? I mean, what's wrong with you? So you are saying to me, Quran is forbidden alcohol. Okay, forbidden because of what? Because it's good or because it's bad?
Yeah.
What?
You don't understand the question here, so I need you to take some time.
This is my question. This is my question. This is my question. This is my question, not yours. The Quran. Guys, you don't understand my question. He just said to me, you don't understand my question. But I am the one who's asking the question. Forbid alcohol. Is it because it is bad or because it's good?
You're saying, okay, so you're saying alcohol is forbidden in the Quran. Is it because it's bad or good?
Why you are in trouble? Very simple question. How many times I need to repeat? Listen carefully. The Quran forbid alcohol. That's wonderful. Does the Quran forbid the alcohol because it is bad or because it's good?
So the reasons why the Quran forbade, there's actually a reason in the Quran. They said there's some good outweighs the good.
Why you don't give me the answer?
And so the issue here.
Why you are making a speech? I mean, the answer is very simple. Allah forbid alcohol because it's bad, or Allah forbid the alcohol because it's good. Which one? Choose one.
I've already given you the answer. Now the issue, I'm going to read it to you, and you got to answer.
I want a clear answer. Is it bad or good? Is alcohol is bad or good?
See, CP, I need you to stop interrupting me. I know you're scared. I know this is the point you are not able to answer.
And one word. Is it bad or good? You are the one who chose the topic. Everybody is my witness, and now you don't dare to answer. What's wrong with you? Okay, Allah forbid alcohol because it's bad or because it's good?
CP, you gotta let me, don't interrupt me. You have to let me answer. Okay, we're gonna have an intelligent.
You're making a speech. I mean, the answer is very simple. You call me, you say, according to science, proving that women, they give birth and they have a defect in their birth. That's wonderful. That means alcohol is bad. So why you don't say it's bad? Is it bad or not?
You know, the issue with the Quranic position on alcohol.
Do you know why he is not saying it's bad or good? He knew. He's talking to Christian Prince. And now he is under alarm. He knew if he said to me it's bad, there's something to come. If he says good, he cannot say it's good. So, very simple question, he will not answer. And you will notice that the same argument, he called every single Christian and he mentioned the same thing. The same study which no one can find anywhere. You know, Muslims, they make their own study, you know, it's a fiction study. 50 times better birth rate, whatever, health. And the fact Muslim women, they have the worst birth rate of health ever. For a very simple reason, because they marry their cousins. very the direct cousin, sister. You know, they marry their sister literally. So you will notice in the Middle East how huge the number of those who have a birth defect, for they are marrying from the same blood. Simply, they are marrying their sister. And yet the Muhammadan, they come to us and they say, they give us numbers and they throw it at us, and supposedly we are going to agree with them. You know, that's it. Scientific say it. Who scientists? Where? We don't know. There's scientists who study Muslim women only, and they study only Christian women. And they found that Muslim women, the children they are born are very healthy. I mean, if there is a clear evidence of birth defect in Islam, is you. Actually, I said this is what I said to him in this calling. So anyway, he spent the time, he didn't want to answer because he's so terrified. You know, those Muhammadan, they made an article about how to debate Christian Prince. If he said to you the Prophet is good, don't say yes. Don't say no, because whatever you say, he will get you busted. Don't let him trap you. Tell him, what do you mean? Tell me, what do you want to say? But don't give him the answer. So a Muslim called me, okay, well, Christian Prince, what do you mean? Tell me, explain to me more. Okay, no, you know what? Okay, what do you want to say? So have you ever, it's like playing cards and they want you to show them your cards before they play. They are terrified. But they don't do this with other people, they do it only with me, because they knew that there is a trap behind the scene. And that's why we don't see any of them trying to call me. And this is the guy who agreed his prophet have sex with the goat. I was having a debate with him in Paltalk, and then suddenly I found myself out of the program. The co-admin of Paltalk, they bounced me. 3 days I cannot enter Paltalk. And why they bounced me? Because I gave Nader Ahmad a hadith about his prophet having sex with the goat, and he agreed. And he says, isn't it better than smashing the head of the baby? And then the Muhammadan, they made articles about it. They said, this is stupid idiot. He agreed that the prophet have sex with the goat. Who is a Muhammadan? He can do better than those people. Like better than Ali Dawah. Ali Dawah refuting Ali Dawah. Can you do better? Can Allah be inside his creation, Muslims? Yes or no? But this is the same donkey, he said, anything that is in the creation cannot be God.
Anything that is in the creation cannot be God. We believe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enters into his creation. How that happens, how it happens, I have no idea.
I will tell you how it happened. He covered himself by Vaseline. I mean, the creation is so tight. He covered himself by Vaseline and he was able to go through. And look how many microphones he have in his jacket. This guy, he think he is a speaker in the name of NASA. What all of this in your, and why you are wearing this jacket? I mean, this guy, he think like he's an official. Look what he's wearing. Look what he have in him. Sunglasses. He's trying to copy the pimp Andrew Tate. What the heck is this? And then it turned to be that Allah, yes, is inside his creation, but Allah cannot be inside his creation.
Idea how it happened.
You have no idea anything. But this is the same donkey, he said, anything that is in the creation cannot be God.
Anything that is in the creation cannot be God. We believe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enters into his creation. How that happens.
Hey Muslims, who want to help us and tell us how this happened? We have now clear evidence that Allah entered his creation. You like it, you don't like it, it's a fact. We have it documented. We have it posted. We have it listed. We have it wherever you want to have it. Any Muhammadan? Anyone? Any half one? Any quarter one? Who is a Muhammadan would like to join us right now, right here? Trust me, my friend, you will be a winner. Allah is taking your side. The God who entered his creation. You know, those Muhammadan, they keep saying to us Allah is unlike anything, which is a verse taken from the Old Testament. God, nothing like God. But nothing like God doesn't mean